Hi guys. So I talked a few videos, my previous one, if you've seen about all this mess that is going on in the world right now, about coronavirus, people losing their jobs, a lot of panic, a lot of stress, and I have also good news and bad news for you. And the good news is that it's like King Solomon said, everything shall pass, everything will be over. One day it's gonna be over, and it looks like pretty soon, maybe 2, 3 more weeks maximum, I think. But the bad news is a lot of jobs will be lost, and a lot of businesses they're not gonna. Uh, a lot of actually employees might lose their business, lose their job, even after all this stuff will be over. Because if you take a lot of businesses like entertainment, travel and business, people not gonna start to travel around the world after all this mess will be over. Who's gonna buy a ticket to Italy? And if people don't travel, the all these aircraft stuff and all people who used to work for the traveling industry is pretty big. It's lot of billion, maybe it's like fifth or sixth after in the size of a global economy. Even like in the United States, it's pretty big. So entertainment also. Who's gonna go to theaters and start to go to parties after all that? I mean, you might go to some small stuff, but you're not gonna start spending money because several months you didn't work, the business slowed down, so people not gonna start overspend. They just gonna start spending on mostly on stuff that really essential stuff, you can say, like stuff that they have to buy, like food and stuff, like basic clothes. And so a lot of industries, they might they're not gonna collapse, but they might slow down for several more months. And I'm talking about 3, 4 to 6 months, because you need also recovery time. So if you in one of those industries that you think it's not kind of essential, it's not something like, for example, essential, it's like food industries, like restaurants, especially fast food. Now, if you like healthcare, hospitals, all that, I mean, it's gonna be same thing. But something that is not that essential, not really, you can stay without that person, they're gonna choose not to take it. They're gonna choose not to buy ticket and fly somewhere, or not throw a big party. And it's gonna slow down the economy, and a lot of countries will. But I'm gonna talk about America right now. So if you in this industry, get ready that if you didn't get a letter from the employer about laid, who was laid off and who been basically what I'm trying to explain, if you didn't get a letter yet, you might get it even after the stuff will be over. You might a lot of people will still lose their jobs. So start to prepare now before you get this letter. And it's not easy. I know it sounds like start doing something else. It's not easy, but just get ready. So look for some other options. Look for the options now before it's going to be too late, because when a lot of businesses will stop and slow down, it's going to impact on all economy. So a lot of businesses will be slow because they don't need every business is one way or another connected to some other business. So traveling connected also some way to food industries. Less tourists comes, less restaurants, they make less money, less money spent. I mean, it's all connected. So businesses will have, most of the businesses, they have the same rent that they used to pay. They have the same bills. They have to pay their electricity and phones and all that. And they're gonna have much less business. They're gonna have less cash flow. So it's gonna be really a lot of problems will come next month. You're looking like May, even June is might be very bad months to be. So get ready for those. Look for some other opportunities, something online. I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll shoot another video. We'll talk what's the best things to do in this kind of in time being, and after we get out of quarantine. And but it's also a lot of opportunities will come. A lot of businesses will slow down or close down, and you can become kind of fresh and get into the market with less efforts, with less finances. Like, for example, if you needed before certain amount of money to start some business like restaurant, now you can probably gonna find rent cheaper. You can negotiate better deal with the landlords because nobody's gonna pay them, or every business will come next month. They're gonna already start asking landlords to reduce because they're not gonna able to handle all that. And it's the best way to get into the game, because whoever, I mean, a lot of businesses, whoever did, they're not gonna able to survive. And if they're gonna get some loans, it might be even kill the business. It's gonna be even worse, because the loans with the interest they will have to pay, and as I say, the business will have less cash flow, not for 1 or 2 months. It could be until end of the year, even until next year, because the recovery might take some time. People from Italy and France, they're not gonna start flying to New York in May for sure. I guarantee you're not gonna fly there too. So it's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna take a while for all this recovery. So, as I said, it's gonna be also a good side that it's gonna be easier to get into the business. If before it was kind of tough, you needed more money, now it's gonna be a little bit easier. So it's good on one hand, but on the other hand, it might be very hard for businesses to survive. So you can also comment one of my videos if you have any questions, or if you want me to shoot a video about your specific question, or if you have any topics that you want me to cover, you're free to comment, because I usually check comments, because in DM I don't really check those direct messengers, because it's more kind of personal, and this I keep it as a business. I want to make it a little bit, I don't want to mix it up. Alright, so see you next one. Take care.